Hey, what do you like most about your girlfriend? Don't be afraid to try. I know you can do it. I saw this, and it made me think about you. Do you like her? The things you want to do. Let's do them together. Okay. Her big boobs. Yes. That. D. Point of view. You get sent to the ranch. When you feel your ass crack itching in public. That's him, officer. That's the Santadenia. The ability to shit yourself non-stop until you die. Immortality. When you get home from work and your girl wants to record TikTok videos. I just realized I do yoga every day. Your clown name is just your first name plus your last name. Me staring at the clock at work in an attempt to make time go faster through sheer will. Companies. The worst possible music for ads. Never ask a woman her age. A man, his salary. Or a Norwegian what makes up 2/3 of their country's exports. Me when it's November and I haven't heard a single Christmas song on the radio. Germaphobes when they realize that there is bacteria that lives in the human body. My PC after I leave it on for 3 days straight to download games. My internet is shit. I'm tired, boss. They spent billions of dollars on this. So y'all can look like this. Organizing a Taylor Swift concert be like. We can charge whatever we want, $2,000 a day, $10,000 a day, and people will pay it. Young people are ruining this country. The generation that raised them. Think, Ethan. You asked me to sit on you. I weigh over 900 pounds. How could you not be crushed under my dump truck ass? Think, Ethan, think. Girls, why don't guys ever pick up our signs? They're signs. Cow. Girls when other girls says she's pretty. Boys when other boys says he's handsome. Boomers when someone talks about alcohol. Boomers when someone talks about weed. Movie leaks. Hahaha, this character dies. New gas leaks. Disney Channel execs spotting a easily malleable potential child star. I'm sure their life won't devolve into drug abuse and continually spiral downwards. Casually approach child. My ambition. My motivation. When you wave at a bug and it directly flies out the window. You are a good fly. Thank you. Me closing the Tinder app after I got 0 matches and there aren't any more women in my area. Defeated male leaves. Everybody, German is so confusing and pretty hard to understand. Meanwhile German. Birth control pills. Anti-babapillen. Sometimes all a person needs is that one missing piece. Foreskin. If all medications have side effects, how can doctors uphold their oath to do no harm? Did you know? Africa is big enough to fit a smaller Africa within its border. Marriage is hard, man. Marriage is so hard Nelson Mandela got a divorce. Nelson Mandela spent 27 years in a South African prison getting tortured and beaten every day of his life for 27 straight years. He got out of jail, spent 6 months with his wife, and said, I can't take this shit. Digestive system 20,000 years ago. It looks like you just ate raw wolf's meat. Give me few hours and I would complete it. Digestive system now. No. Please stop eating beans. Humans. Court mates for years before holding elaborate ceremonies to validate their love. Animals. I peed on your wife. Robotnik. She's mine now. School teachers. Explaining something in a difficult way. Random Indian guy on YouTube. Learning about a historical event by your own because you are interested. Versus learning about the same event but for school. Today I will wear my white button down. When you're microwaving at 3 AM and forget to stop it at 1 second. Now all of China knows you're here. Me when I suddenly forgot a word in my native language, but I know it in English. My ancestors who struggled under British rule. Shame. The billionaires investing in space don't want Star Trek. They want Dune. You got no money? No. You know the rules, and so do I. Panshrexuals be like. Your crimes are known, the Frog Council sits in judgment. McDonald's has the best burgers. No, Burger King has the best burgers. Homemade burgers are the best. Yes. You fighting a vampire. Panic. You have a cross. Calm. He is atheists. Panic. If Finding Nemo had been scientifically accurate, Nemo's dad would have switched Shrexes after Nemo's mom died and mated with his son. The what? When teacher asks the question and you accidentally make eye contact. Chuckles. I'm in danger. Girls after discovering time travel. I'm you from another time. Oh my god. Boys after discovering time travel. What's the plan? We are going to stop the fall of Constantinople. One more brightness filter and she will get a light bill. Rap people when they see their music being taken by TikTok. Heavy metal people whose music is too scary for a bunch of 14-year-old girls. Me every 5 seconds checking if everyone is vibing with the song I put on. Game. Pay only $4.99 to remove ads. Me. Turns off Wi-Fi and restarts the app. Game. Google. Enter your password. Me. Enters it. Google. Do it again. The random guy watching Superman pick up his car and throw it at aliens. You said you were a PNG. I lied. People are returning their pandemic pets at alarming rates. Me. Humanity. You disappoint me. One time this dude was being stupid, so I said, well, you can't spell stupid without you. And he got really angry and shouted, well, there's an I in stupid too. Congratulations, you played yourself. You're a feminist, huh? Name every female. When the ducking casual actually parries it. You did it, you crazy son of a bitch, you did it. Bethesda, Blizzard, and Rockstar game competing to see who can milk one game the longest. Mojang. My parents. That was the best acting I've ever seen in my whole life. 10 years old me who acted as a tree in the school play. Cup noodles will soon be microwavable as it ditches foam cups. Born too late to buy a home. Born too soon to explore space. Born just in time to finance a pizza from Domino's. These companies test on animals. Rocket League. You think you can steal our data and just walk away? Yeah. Them, how come you don't drink tap water? Me. That one friend that always invites you as soon as you get online. Mel Gibson, Jason Momoa and their son. When you were chilling with your millions, but a kid made a Play-Doh version of your characters for his YouTube channel. When you're awake, but your online friend is in a different time zone, so you have to wait for them to wake up. Got. Creates cows to be milked. Human. Milks almonds. Got. Can someone explain to me how they got all the ice through the small hole? Imagine being this stupid. Text her at 11:11. She'll think it's a sign. You can thank me later. When you Google something to prove you are right, but turns out you were completely wrong. When you Google something to prove you are right, but turns out you were completely wrong. Me. Almost every celebrity. Who even are you? Professional football player that missed impossible goal by 1 millimeter. You think you're better than me. Overweight old men watching the TV. I'm better than you. Politicians, vote for us, and we will change things for the better. Public, votes them in. Politicians, we lied to you, and we'll do it again. When your car starts making weird noises, so you just turn up the radio. You know, I'm something of a mechanic myself. And then look at you, and look at all you have done, and all you have accomplished. The digestive system when outside bacteria enters. Who the duck are you? Identify yourself now. The digestive system when bacteria from yogurt enters. Huh, you don't have to worry about him. He's just a friend. Me, the friend. Me choking on a sip of water. My goldfish. Pathetic. Game developers who fix bugs. Game developers who don't fix bugs. Game developers who convert bugs into new features. No, it doesn't affect my baby. 12 years later, I'm adding fake transparency to PNGs. You're about to sleep. The pillow is cold. It's raining outside. One of your nostrils got blocked. PC users when their $3,000 computer outperforms a 7-year-old console that costs $400. Saint Roch, dude, look at this worm in my leg. Painter, holy shit, stand still for hours, let me paint it. Wow, the fortune cookies here really are more accurate. Politicians are like diapers. They need to be changed often, and for the same reason. Mark Twain. Me. Buys a shirt with a cool design. The shirt a week later. The show when I'm alone. The show when my parents walk in. Big dogs when they get old. Tiny dogs when they get old. Weebs when they go to Japan and there's no subtitles. What is this place? When you're riding a car and it drives onto a newly paved road. Silence. Hey Socrates, what did you do today? I had a kidney stone removed. Do you want it? Harry Potter and Philosopher's Stone. Villain. I'm not evil, I'm just broken. Me. Sir. You just killed 10 people. These sleeves might transform your knees back to 20 years ago. 23-year-olds. This right here? This is some Ohio type of shit right here. Me and the boys, when the teacher needs some strong kids to stack the chairs. Trying to figure out what your girl wants to eat. No. Adult me washing my hands after touching the remote to eat. Child me going to the local forest's pond, catching frogs, going back home drinking from the hose, and eating without washing my hands. If I die, I die. A remote area of Australia. The I won't kill you, but your hospital bills will gang. I cheat death each time I drive this car. I get knocked out but it's okay. We pause the game to fight. God, I have a boo-boo. He touched my leg. Are you winning, son? Actually, Dad, I could use your help. Here's your chair. Something I struggle with, thinking I'm the only one. Looks at memes. Someday, we may be able to terraform Mars, allowing humans to be miserable on multiple planets. They had us in the first half, not gonna lie. Me looking at my library after every Steam sale. My army grows. Me, despite living in the house for years. When your mom tells you your sister is a little angel, but she doesn't fly when you throw her out of the window. Left pocket, right pocket. Roses are red. I'm totally not a horse. Santa Claus is joining the terrorist force. If only there was some kind of metric to know the quality of a video. Can you spot the fake? Misinformation loves to claim to be an expert to gain trust. Would you know a fraud if you saw it? YouTube experts can be hard to spot. When you move to a new school and find out all the kids there are just as retarded as you. New dumb friends. In a world where you get $100 every time someone lies to you. Son, I love you. Plus $200. Me to my brother, can I play on your PC? Big brother, I'll let you play on my PC if you clean my room. Me. Cleans room. Me. So can I play on your PC now? My brother. The pillow. The other side. Will you press the button? You get a girlfriend and your parents like her. But you have 500 ping in every game. Minus 500 ping. Plus a girlfriend. Plus parents. Upgrades people. Upgrades. My barbarian warrior character that can't cast a single spell waiting for the dragon to land. I saved a planet. I can destroy a planet. I'm a planet. Cop, what's in the box? Schrodinger, a cat. Cop, is it dead or alive? Schrodinger, perhaps. Cartoon Network during the day. Cartoon Network after 8 PM. Boomers when they realize they won't have to live through the economical disaster they left behind. When you're really trying your best, but things just don't go your way and people think you're not trying. Whole family uses one YouTube account. YouTube recommendations. How to hunt wild animals illegally on Wakanda. Feet. Yoda. Disney after finding the trick to free marketing. Potatoes are much more superior compared to tomatoes. Change my mind. If you don't want to dry your face and balls with the same towel, you probably didn't wash your balls good enough. British people should not be allowed to translate manga, light novels, visual novels. This is a travesty. I don't fancy him, right? I absolutely don't fancy him one bit. Yeah? A jit like him. When you've already destroyed the Christmas tree and now it's time to take down Santa's village. This video is sponsored by Girls be driving like this saying oopsie as he. The original patent from 1891 for a toilet paper roll shows the correct rolling direction, in case you ever doubted. A teenager on the internet. Man, school is hard. It's quite. Oh my god, you think school is tough? Toxic adults. Wait until you become an adult and get a job lol. Life is gonna be so hard for you in the future. There's nothing to look forward to haha.